Have you ever stopped to think about something as simple as showering? It's a daily habit for most of us, something we do without a second thought. But for millions of seniors, this routine isn't just inconvenient. It can be uncomfortable, exhausting, even dangerous. And here's the surprising truth. Most seniors don't actually need to shower every day. I know that goes against everything we've been taught, but as we age, our skin changes. It becomes thinner, drier, more sensitive. Too much showering can actually do more harm than good. So, how often should seniors shower? And just as importantly, how can we make the experience safer, easier, and more comfortable? That's exactly what we're diving into today. And by the end of this video, you'll have a clear answer, plus practical solutions to help yourself or your loved ones stay clean, safe, and confident. But before we get started, let me ask you a quick question. Have you or someone you know struggled with showering as you've gotten older? If so, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your experience. Now, let's get into it. The myth of daily showers. For most of our lives, we've been told one thing: shower every day. It's a habit we learned as kids, reinforced by commercials, magazines, and even doctors. Daily showers equal good hygiene, right? Well, not exactly. As we get older, our bodies change. Our skin becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile. The natural oils that once kept our skin soft and healthy, they don't replenish as quickly. And here's what most people don't realize. Showering too often strips those oils away. That can lead to dry, itchy skin that feels tight and uncomfortable, cracks and irritation that make everyday movement painful, and in some cases, skin infections that can be difficult to heal. So if daily showers aren't the answer, then how often should seniors bathe? Most experts agree. 2 to 3 times a week is enough. That's right, not daily. This keeps the skin healthy while still maintaining good hygiene. But before you start skipping showers altogether, let's talk about something just as important: how to stay clean and fresh in between washes without damaging your skin. Smart hygiene alternatives. Now, you might be wondering, if seniors don't need to shower every day, how do they stay clean and fresh in between? Because let's be honest, feeling clean isn't just about hygiene. It's about confidence, dignity, feeling good in your own skin. The good news is there are simple, effective alternatives that keep seniors fresh without the risks of overshowering. First, sponge baths. A warm washcloth with mild soap can work wonders. Focus on key areas like the underarms, groin, feet, and face. These are the spots where bacteria and odor build up the most. Everything else, it doesn't need daily scrubbing. Next, no rinse cleansers. There are special waterless body washes and shampoos designed for seniors. They clean the skin without rinsing, drying, or irritation. And then, dry shampoo. Washing hair too often can leave the scalp itchy and flaky. A little dry shampoo absorbs oil and refreshes the hair without needing a full wash. Small changes, big difference. These methods help seniors stay fresh, comfortable, and confident without the exhaustion of a full shower. But hygiene isn't just about skin and hair. There's another critical factor that often gets overlooked, and ignoring it can lead to serious consequences. Shower safety. Because for seniors, bathing isn't just a routine, it's a risk. The hidden danger of showering. Most of us step into the shower without a second thought. It's just another part of the day, but for seniors, it's one of the most dangerous places in the home. Nearly 80% of senior falls happen in the bathroom. 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls each year. And these falls aren't just scary. They can be life-changing. A single fall can lead to hospitalization, loss of independence, or even long-term disability. Why is the bathroom such a high-risk area? Because showering requires balance, strength, and coordination, things that naturally decline with age. Wet floors, high bathtub edges, and the physical effort of standing for long periods only increase the risk. But here's the good news. A few simple changes can make showering safer and easier. Grab bars installed near the toilet, shower, and tub provide extra stability and help prevent slipping. Non-slip mats on the floor reduce the risk of falls by adding traction where it's needed most. Shower chairs allow seniors to sit while bathing, reducing strain and improving comfort. Handheld shower heads make it easier to rinse without bending or stretching, giving seniors more control. Lowering the water temperature is also important. As skin becomes thinner with age, hot water can cause burns more easily. Lukewarm water is safer and still soothing. These adjustments are not just helpful, they are essential. Because for seniors, a simple slip in the shower can mean weeks in the hospital, months of recovery, or worse. But there's another side to this issue, one that many people don't think about. For some seniors, the biggest struggle with showering isn't physical, it's emotional. Needing help with bathing can feel like losing independence. And for many, that's just as difficult to accept. The emotional side of hygiene. For most of our lives, showering is something we do without thinking. It's private, routine, and personal. But as we get older, something changes. For many seniors, needing help with bathing can feel like losing control. It can be frustrating, embarrassing, even overwhelming. Imagine this. You've spent your entire life taking care of yourself. You've worked hard, raised a family, built a life, and now something as simple as stepping into the shower feels like an impossible task. You need someone to help, maybe a family member, maybe a caregiver, but either way, it's a reminder that things aren't the same as they used to be. That feeling can be hard to accept, and for some, it leads to resistance. Some seniors start avoiding showers altogether, not because they don't care about hygiene, but because the experience feels uncomfortable, exhausting, or even undignified. So what can we do? The answer is patience, compassion, and respect. Instead of forcing the issue, try gentle encouragement. Explain why hygiene is important, but don't push too hard. Give them as much privacy and independence as possible. Let them do what they can on their own. Create a comfortable, relaxing environment. Warm up the room, play soft music, use familiar soaps and shampoos. For some seniors, showering feels like a loss of independence. But with the right approach, it can become something else, a moment of care, a moment of comfort, and a way to preserve dignity. Another important factor to consider is timing, because believe it or not, when a senior showers can make all the difference. Morning or night? The best time to shower. When it comes to showering, most of us have a preference. Some people love the feeling of a warm shower in the morning to wake up and start the day. Others prefer to shower at night, washing away the stress before going to bed. But for seniors, choosing the right time to shower is about more than just personal preference. As we age, our bodies change. Things like joint stiffness, muscle fatigue, circulation issues, and even anxiety can make showering feel like a challenge. The key is to find the best time of day when showering feels easiest, most comfortable, and most beneficial. Let's break down the benefits of both morning and evening showers so that seniors and caregivers can choose the best option for their unique needs. For many seniors, mornings can be physically difficult. After lying in bed all night, joints can feel stiff, muscles can be tight, and it can take time for the body to fully wake up. A morning shower can help in several ways. Loosen stiff joints and muscles. Warm water increases blood flow and helps relax tight muscles, which is especially beneficial for seniors with arthritis or mobility issues. Boosts energy and circulation. The warmth of the shower stimulates circulation, which can help reduce that groggy, sluggish feeling in the morning. Creates a refreshing start to the day. A shower can help seniors feel clean, fresh, and mentally alert, setting a positive tone for the rest of the day. If a senior struggles with stiffness in the morning, a warm shower can be a great way to make movement easier. Even 5 to 10 minutes in the shower can make a noticeable difference in how their body feels for the rest of the day. But what about seniors who wake up feeling fine but struggle with stress or trouble sleeping? For them, an evening shower might be the better choice. For some seniors, the evening is the most stressful time of day, especially those who struggle with anxiety, dementia, or sleep issues. A nighttime shower can help in several ways. Relaxes the body before bed. The warm water soothes tired muscles, reduces tension, and signals to the brain that it's time to start winding down. Helps with sleep problems. Many seniors struggle with insomnia or restless sleep. Taking a warm shower an hour before bed helps regulate body temperature, making it easier to fall asleep naturally. Washes away sweat and bacteria. This is especially useful for seniors who experience night sweats or skin irritations, keeping them more comfortable while they sleep. For seniors who experience anxiety in the evening or have difficulty falling asleep, a warm shower can be a simple but powerful way to help them feel more at ease. The best approach. While morning and evening showers each have their benefits, the truth is that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The most important thing is flexibility. Seniors should shower at the time that feels best for them. Here are a few things to consider when choosing the best showering routine. Pay attention to energy levels. Some seniors feel most awake and mobile in the morning, while others have more energy in the evening. The best time to shower is when they feel strongest. Adjust for health conditions. If joint pain and stiffness are worse in the morning, showering early might help. If anxiety or sleep issues are a concern, an evening shower might be more beneficial. Listen to personal comfort. Some seniors find that showering before bed helps them feel fresh and relaxed, while others enjoy the invigorating feeling of a morning rinse. For some seniors, showering every day may not be necessary. A flexible routine that includes full showers a few times a week, combined with sponge baths or quick freshen-ups in between, can be just as effective. And for those who find both morning and evening showers too difficult, there are other solutions, such as showering in the afternoon when they feel most alert and physically capable. The goal isn't just to shower, it's to make sure the showering experience is comfortable, safe, and beneficial. But choosing the right time to shower is only part of the equation. Using the right products is just as important, because when seniors use soaps and shampoos that are too harsh, showering becomes more than just uncomfortable. It can actually cause harm. Choosing the right products. Why it matters more than you think. For most of our lives, we don't think much about the soaps, shampoos, and lotions we use. We grab whatever smells nice, whatever is on sale, or whatever we've been using for years. But as we get older, our skin and hair change. What once felt refreshing and cleansing can suddenly become harsh, irritating, and even painful. For seniors, choosing the right hygiene products isn't just about comfort. It's about protection, skin health, and overall well-being. Let's talk about what to avoid, what to look for, and how to build a simple, effective routine that keeps seniors feeling clean, comfortable, and confident. The hidden danger of harsh products. Many soaps and shampoos on the market today are packed with harsh chemicals that can strip the skin of natural oils, leaving it dry, itchy, and irritated. The biggest culprits? Sulfates. Found in many shampoos and body washes, these create a foamy lather, but also remove the skin's natural moisture. Fragrances and dyes, often added to make products smell good, but they can cause allergic reactions and skin irritation. Alcohol-based ingredients. Found in many soaps and lotions, these can dry out the skin even more, making it prone to cracks and infections. A simple rule of thumb: if a product smells too strong, lathers too much, or leaves the skin feeling tight after use, it's probably too harsh. What to look for. Instead, seniors need products that are gentle, hydrating, and nourishing. The best choices include fragrance-free, hypoallergenic soaps. These cleanse without causing irritation. Look for products labeled as for sensitive skin. Moisturizing body washes. Instead of bar soap, which can be drying, a creamy moisturizing body wash with ingredients like glycerin, aloe vera, or oatmeal can be much gentler. Mild, sulfate-free shampoos. These clean the hair without stripping away natural oils, keeping the scalp healthy and hydrated. Nourishing conditioners. A good conditioner helps prevent dryness and breakage, especially for seniors with thinning hair. By making these small swaps, seniors can avoid unnecessary discomfort and make every shower a soothing, enjoyable experience. The importance of moisturizing. One of the most overlooked steps in senior hygiene is moisturizing. After a shower, the skin is in its most vulnerable state. It has just been exposed to water, possibly soap, and is more prone to drying out. Applying a high-quality moisturizer right after showering helps lock in hydration and protect the skin throughout the day. Look for lotions or creams that contain ceramides. Strengthen the skin's natural barrier, keeping moisture in. Hyaluronic acid draws in hydration, making the skin feel soft and supple. Shea butter or coconut oil provides deep nourishment, preventing roughness and irritation. Moisturizing doesn't have to be a complicated process. Just a quick application after drying off can make all the difference. Hair care, less is more. Many seniors experience changes in hair texture, scalp health, and even hair loss. But one of the biggest mistakes is overwashing hair. Washing hair too frequently can strip away natural oils, leaving the scalp dry and irritated. For most seniors, washing hair once or twice a week is enough. To keep hair healthy between washes, use dry shampoo to absorb oil and refresh the hair. Brush gently with a soft bristle brush to distribute natural oils. Apply a leave-in conditioner to keep hair soft and manageable. Taking care of hair is just as important as caring for the skin. A well-balanced routine keeps seniors feeling clean, confident, and comfortable. Why the right products matter. It may seem like a small thing, switching to a different soap, using a more moisturizing shampoo, or applying lotion after a shower. But for seniors, these small changes can have a huge impact on daily comfort, skin health, and even self-esteem. When hygiene is easy, soothing, and free of discomfort, it stops feeling like a chore and becomes a moment of care and relaxation. But even with the right products and a great routine, there's one major challenge that many families face. What happens when a senior refuses to shower at all? What if a senior refuses to shower? Understanding the real reasons. For some seniors, showering isn't just a task they avoid. It's something they actively resist. If you're a caregiver or a family member, you may have already experienced this. You remind them gently, encourage them, even offer to help, but they refuse, sometimes getting upset or even angry. It's easy to assume they're just being stubborn, but the truth is, there's always a reason behind the resistance. Understanding that reason is the key to finding a solution. One of the most common reasons seniors avoid showering is fear. Fear of slipping, fear of falling, fear of being injured. And it's not an irrational fear. The bathroom is one of the most dangerous places for older adults. Slippery floors, high bathtub edges, and the physical effort of standing for long periods can make the experience feel risky. For someone who has already fallen before, the thought of stepping into a wet, slippery space can be terrifying. The solution starts with safety. Installing grab bars provides stability and support. Non-slip mats reduce the risk of falls. A shower chair allows them to sit instead of standing. And a handheld shower head gives them more control. Even lowering the water temperature can make a difference, as hot water can cause dizziness or burns in aging skin. Creating a safe, secure environment can ease anxiety and make showering feel less intimidating. Another common issue is sensitivity to cold. Many seniors experience changes in body temperature regulation, making them more sensitive to cold. If the bathroom feels chilly, stepping into the shower can be uncomfortable or even painful. Warming up the bathroom before they shower, using a space heater, offering a thick, warm towel right out of the dryer, and making sure they have soft, warm clothing ready to put on afterward can make the experience much more pleasant. When showering feels cozy and comfortable, resistance often fades away. For seniors with dementia or cognitive decline, showering can be confusing, frightening, or even overwhelming. They may not remember why they need to bathe, or they may feel like they already did, even if it has been days or weeks. The sound of rushing water, the feeling of being undressed, or even the sensation of water on their skin can trigger fear or agitation. The key to helping them is to approach the situation with patience and gentleness, keeping a calm, reassuring tone when suggesting a shower, offering visual cues like showing them fresh towels or turning on the water gently, playing soft music to create a soothing environment, and letting them keep a towel over their body while being washed can help them feel more at ease. Sticking to a predictable routine also reduces confusion and makes the process feel familiar rather than stressful. Sometimes the issue isn't fear or forgetfulness, it's a lack of energy or motivation. Depression is common among seniors, and when someone feels hopeless or unmotivated, even small tasks like showering can feel overwhelming. If a senior stops caring about hygiene, it may be a sign of something deeper. Pay attention to changes in mood and behavior. Offer encouragement without nagging, and try to make showering feel like self-care rather than a chore. If depression is severe, professional support may be needed. Addressing emotional health is just as important as physical hygiene. For many seniors, needing help with bathing can feel deeply embarrassing. After decades of taking care of themselves, having someone assist with something so personal can feel like a loss of dignity. Even if they trust the caregiver, the experience can still be uncomfortable. Letting them do as much as possible on their own, asking how they'd like to be assisted, using a handheld shower head to give them more control, and considering a professional caregiver if a family member makes them uncomfortable can make a significant difference. Preserving independence, even in small ways, helps maintain self-respect and makes showering feel less intrusive. How you approach the conversation matters. Instead of saying, "You need to take a shower," try something gentler, asking, "Would you like to shower now or after breakfast?" Gives them a choice and makes them feel in control. Saying, "I got some new shampoo I think you'll like. Want to try it?" Makes the experience feel like something enjoyable rather than a task. Suggesting, "Let's freshen up so you feel more comfortable," focuses on the positive outcome rather than just cleanliness. Patience is key. If they refuse today, try again tomorrow. The goal is not just to get them in the shower, it's to make them feel safe, respected, and cared for. Because hygiene is more than just washing the body. It's about dignity, confidence, and well-being. Hygiene as a form of care and respect. Showering is something most of us take for granted, but for many seniors, it can become one of the biggest challenges they face. Whether it's due to physical limitations, emotional discomfort, or cognitive decline, the reality is that something as simple as bathing can feel overwhelming, exhausting, or even frightening. But hygiene isn't just about staying clean. It's about health, confidence, dignity, and overall well-being. The key takeaway is that there's no single right way for seniors to maintain hygiene. While many of us grew up believing that daily showers were necessary, the truth is that for older adults, showering 2 to 3 times a week is often more than enough. The goal should not be strict adherence to outdated hygiene rules, but rather a flexible, personalized approach that ensures seniors feel comfortable, safe, and respected. For those who struggle with frequent bathing, alternative hygiene methods such as sponge baths, no-rinse cleansers, and dry shampoo can help them stay fresh without the risks of overshowering. Shower safety modifications like grab bars, non-slip mats, and shower chairs can significantly reduce the risk of falls and make the process easier and more secure. Choosing gentle, moisturizing soaps, shampoos, and lotions helps protect aging skin and prevents unnecessary irritation or dryness. Beyond the physical aspects, we must also recognize the emotional impact of hygiene. Many seniors resist showering not because they don't care about cleanliness, but because they feel vulnerable, embarrassed, or even ashamed of needing assistance. The way we approach these conversations matters. Instead of forcing the issue, we should focus on patience, understanding, and respect, giving seniors choices, allowing them to maintain as much independence as possible, and making the experience as pleasant as we can all contribute to a sense of dignity and self-worth. And finally, for those who struggle with depression, dementia, or a loss of motivation, hygiene challenges often point to deeper emotional or cognitive concerns. Addressing these issues with care and sensitivity, whether through changes in routine, medical support, or simply offering more reassurance, can make all the difference in helping seniors feel valued and respected. At the end of the day, hygiene isn't just about keeping the body clean. It's about preserving a sense of normalcy, self-respect, and comfort in daily life. Whether you're a senior yourself or a caregiver for a loved one, remember that small changes can have a big impact. With the right adjustments, showering can go from being a stressful task to a soothing, enjoyable part of the day. If you found this information helpful, take a moment to share your thoughts. What strategies have worked for you or your loved ones? Have you faced challenges with senior hygiene, and how did you handle them? Your experiences and insights can help others who are going through the same journey. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more practical advice and compassionate discussions about aging well, maintaining independence, and living with dignity. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.